I figured I'd give him like a whole big kitchen. Here's one of the bathrooms. I put a shower downstairs just as it's really annoying to have them go up and down the stairs. And then here's sort of the powder room. I actually like how the sink is its own dedicated area. It just gives it a little bit more weight. And then in the backyard, we have a grill for Bob, and also he had a woodworking bench, so I assume that he likes handiness. So I have him make some stuff and sell it on Plopsy. So that's their household, which is cool. And I like how when you play another household, your builds are sort of there, because the other ones were ugly to look at, you know what I mean? So to see all these builds in the world just makes it look cuter. Man, I am dropping frames. Holy moly. Do I need to close things? No, those are all needed. Okay. Anyway, don't mind me. So here's one of the builds. I called it, I think they called it Astoria. I like when people put the number of bedrooms and bathrooms in the build in the gallery, because then at a glance I can say whether or not I want to move a family in there. So here it is. You can tell they made a little, like, quote-unquote garage. It's not an actual garage, you know? So here's the build. Let's start the first floor. So there's a little office thing in here. It looks like for a very serious family. There's a lot of like black and white furniture going on, which is neat. And I like how the master bedroom is what I consider this, is downstairs. And then upstairs we have 3 kids' bedrooms, as you can see. And they're all themed. This one's like orange themed, purple themed, green themed. Well, is it green? Yeah, it's green. Or kind of yellow. A little bit of yellow, a little bit of green. That's really cool, because they all all the kids get to play together in one area. So if you have, you know, a family or something, you work up towards this house. I think I gave it, yeah, so I gave it good schools because I knew that like a family was going to move in there, because obviously there's like 3 bedrooms upstairs with kid stuff. But why did Stream Elements say it was running twice? Gosh, my audio is crazy right now. Alright, let's turn down the music again, because something's going on with it. Anyway, so the next one we have is 102 Pancake Way. I don't know if did I name it that? I don't know if it came from the gallery or not, because it's right next to the pancake house. Here we go. So this one is actually one of my favorites. I always look at this and I'm like, oh, I want to just move somebody in here already. You know, it just looks so cool. Also, I'm biased towards 1-story houses, because in The Sims you can use page up and page down to go up and down the stairs, but it's just annoying, especially when you're trying to find like someone's homework or something. Ugh, don't even get me started. So here it is in here. It's just like a classic house. I really like the dark wood in here. It's pretty cool. There's a bathroom, there's the master bedroom, and then there's 2 kids' bedrooms off to the side here. If somebody moves in here, they don't have to make it a kid's bedroom. You know, they could just make it whatever they want. And then here's the backyard. It just is very simple, and I just like simplicity. You know, I like simplicity in my games. But I'm hoping to move somebody in there at some point, because it just looks really cool, and I like it a lot. Alright, next one is, so I named it Potter's Splay because that's what it was originally in Willow Creek. So I just renamed it, because it was like it's called like New Crest Starter or something like that. So here's the outside. The stone with the siding is really cool. I appreciate it. And then inside, it's small, so you can tell like the living room is pretty small here. And then there's a small kitchen, but it could be for, I think there was a moment where I was thinking of putting the Dreamers in here. So Dirk and Darren Dreamer are from The Sims 2, and the mom passed away, so the dad is an aspiring artist and he doesn't make a lot of money. And the son wants to also work, and he's doing really well in school, so they're just trying to get by. And the whole thing is he wants to sell paintings in order to actually pay off all of the bills that started piling up. So it's good for someone who's trying to live simply and frugally. So Darren and Dirk might be moving in here. At least that's sort of my idea of who would live here. It's 21,000, so I'll probably have to, do a money cheat in order to get in there, but I don't really mind because they'll basically like get rid of all that money immediately, And then Umbridge Manor, which is what it came with in there. I got, it's a very expensive house, obviously, but I wanted bigger houses on there so there's room to grow. And if I wanted to put a rich sim in there, then I definitely could. There's more rich sims in, what's that other one called? Sunset? No, the Desert World. I can't remember what the Desert World's called. But yeah, we'll see more rich sims in that neighborhood than Willow Creek. So here it is on the outside. It's really pretty. It feels like a house that I've seen in real life before. For sure. So they got almost looks like an indoor pool. Don't mind that. They used packs that I don't have. And then there's a little, even a trash room, which is pretty cool. There's a basement. Just give me a second here. There's a little, almost like a studio here with a bunch of different instruments, which is neat. I don't know why they have a frog person hopper here, but okay. There's a little living room. There is, the TV area. You could really be intimate and talk to each other over here. So you can tell that they saved the house, but it looks like people are already living here. So someone made tea. There's somebody's homework. There's a bunch of food everywhere. So some family was living here. And then outside they have another pool with a gaming pad and oh my god, I didn't even notice. What? And an urn? Who died? Okay, that's what? Anyway, I guess this house comes with ghosts. That's a good one. Anyway, and then you have an outdoor bar, so you can look at the weird urn, which is just empty. I don't even know. There's a little, it looks like so this one I think was a bedroom, but I think the bed got removed because I didn't have the pack. Oh no, wait a minute. This is all one room. Oh, okay. So this is all one room for somebody who is a spoiled brat, I guess. And then here's another room. I don't know why there's a baby thing here, but okay. I love watching and seeing how people decorate their houses because it's so different from what I would normally do. It just is almost like a refresh. It's refreshing to see that. Another bedroom, bathroom, huge bathroom, 2 drawers facing each other. Sure, why not? This one looks like the master bedroom just because it has a TV in it and everything, which is really cool. Okay, cool. I don't know. I didn't know there was an urn here, so I guess whoever's going to be living there just has to deal with a dead body. All right, next one. I think I named this one as well, Upper Lane. Sounds like something I would do. I tried to favorite as many builds as I could on my account, the ones that I've used, but I think I forgot some, so you have to forgive me. This is another sort of looks real, quote-unquote, house that I've seen in neighborhoods before. Oh, you'll see, it's pretty elaborate. Okay. So, in here you have a bedroom, guess a master bedroom because it has a little fireplace in there. I love how they did this little alcove. It's so simple, yet it just makes a whole lot of sense. There's a little same thing with shower tub. I guess there's a little sunroom, maybe? I don't know. It's confusing that there's only one couch in there. The kitchen, which obviously is meant for like a family or a chef kind of thing. And then off to the side, they have the bedroom. Oh, I thought it was like a little pantry. That'd be cool. And then I'm not sure how I feel about this light, but there's a little dining room here. And in here is the sort of living room sitting area, which is neat. There's a little office here. I like how they put the chairs here, like an office in like a building rather than a house. Then you have a little grill area. Did I miss anything? No. And, oh, this is the sitting area, so the other one's the living room. And then they have a really big... Okay, this is going to bother me. Let's get rid of these and put in, like, an actual lounge chair, because I don't know why they didn't do that. Do they have lounge chairs? Yeah, there's a base game lounge chair. Maybe because it looks cheap. I don't know. Let's put this one. No, this one. Nothing matches in this house. Whenever I try to find a swatch that matches with this table, for example, I never can. It's too yellow. I don't even know. Okay, that's fine. I think that's probably fine. Yeah, so these look like stand-ins, but we actually have the real ones, so we can do that. Okay. So there you go. And then they have another bar area. I think it's a really cool thing to do it outside because a lot of rich people do that. So when you have parties and stuff, everybody is in a centralized location, and that way they're not in your kitchen. Although, to be real, this is The Sims 4. They're all going to be in your bathroom for some reason. So here's a sort of a kid's bedroom. Has a little bit of whimsy in there, but also a very fancy bed. This looks like for maybe a teen or like an uncle. I like the double sinks. That's really cool. And I like how they did the move objects on to make them closer to each other. And then another bedroom up here for like an adult or a teen. I don't even know. Pretty serious. Oh, cool. So over here they have... You can tell I haven't really toured this lot all that much because I keep getting surprised. They have some potters, and then they have jungle gym, and I like this little dedicated area for playing chess because it looks like a park in your backyard, you know? That's pretty neat. So a lot of things to do. Whoever's in this house will definitely need to host a bunch of parties. I don't know who I would put there, but... Excuse me. All right. Next one is this one. This one looks really cool from the outside. I'm excited to see the inside. I gave it a cursory glance because I was replacing basically all of the houses in Willow Creek, so I didn't really stop to appreciate them. So here is the house on the outside. They used a debug to get the car. Unfortunately, it's non-functional, but it still looks nice. So there it is. And then in the backyard, we have some stuff that we can take a look at. Oh, they put the treehouse there. That's cool. So some of these builds I'm like, who would live here? And then other builds I'm like, this totally makes sense. So we'll see which one this is. So gotta love my little entryway table that I was just talking about. Little sleek. I think this is eco living, like heavy. But there are some things like here I think is from Growing Together. I love this. What is this? Shelves? I literally I have never used these shelves. The Sims usually surprises me because the catalog is so big that I haven't seen everything. Love that little powder room, and then this looks like a master bedroom. I just bought something similar to this at Home Goods the other day for my guest room. It's really cool. And then they have their own bathroom here. And then in here is like a little kitchen. It looks very hipstery, I'd say. Very hipstery. And then in here, you can tell a lot of eco lifestyle stuff is happening over there. So we have, looks like, oh, it's one table. I like how they put the chairs there, you know, just to minimize the space, which is neat. And then we have a living room with a little dedicated area for the kid. A nice piano. I love that they actually put a piano in this game finally, like a stand-up piano. And then the outside, we have a grill. We have a, what is that? Plant? Oh, it's non-functional. Okay, so it's just like a planter's table that you can't do anything with. Thank you, Sims 4. Thank you, EA. And then you have like a dedicated grill with a bar area. That's pretty neat. And then down here you have a pool with the hot tub. And you got some bikes here. So obviously they were thinking that a family's going to move in here. The treehouse obviously hasn't been built yet, but you can start building it for your Sims. Next floor. So we have a little kid's bedroom with a little backpack here. That's pretty cool. Eco Lifestyle actually has a lot of really cool stuff that I never really use. And then here is either another kid's bedroom. Actually, yeah, it's going to be a kid's bedroom because there's like arts and crafts here. But they get a double bed for some reason. And then this is sort of a nursery. So you have a changing table and bookshelves. I probably would have put a bassinet in one of these, you know. Oh, hey! Oh my god, hi! Kelly, I don't know how long you've been there. For some reason my connection is like really weird. It's showing up on my screen, like over here, but it's not showing up in my chat. Hi, I know it's super early, but I gotta get in the streaming when I can because I haven't even had the time to stream lately. Like, especially with the baby, it's just like, she's crawling around. She, all of a sudden, one day, just sprouted 2 new teeth, so she's got 4 teeth in total so far. She's 1 year old. She just turned 1 on Tuesday, so that was super cool. But how you doing? Yeah, okay, I think that's all. And then 2 bathrooms, which is essential. One of them being a tub, very important. So pretty cool build. I like the eco-ness of it all. Maybe it's an environmental activist who got rich living here, because it's $115 to live here. It's not cheap by any means. And also, excuse the silence, my audio is having some issues. It feels like my computer's on its last leg. I know it's probably not the case, but I worry about that. I know, right? She's getting so big. It's so crazy. Because I look at her sometimes and I'm like, because one of these days she's just going to all of a sudden get up and start walking, you know? And I'm waiting for that day because when she brings herself up on stuff, she like falls over. So I'll be excited when she can actually stand because then she'll be a little bit more independent, you know? I'm doing good, just working right now. And otherwise everything's going good. Oh, good. Is work okay? I guess, I mean, you could say, like, work is work, which is kind of how I feel, but, if it's not terrible, I guess you're doing good. I'm like, I have yet to wake up yet. I know it's already almost 9 o'clock, but it's been a rough morning. Okay, next one is for also a rich person, but rich person who really loves plants, apparently. I like how they have a little picnic thing over here. Let's go to the first floor first, because I like doing the first floor first. Very interesting lounge area. So they have a bar, and then on the other side they have a fireplace in the middle of the room, which is interesting. And they increased the size of this bookcase, because this is the regular size of it. This is how big it usually is. So interesting that they made it huge. Also, everything is on a slant. So if you look at the diamond shaped, everything is like sideways. The kitchen's interesting. I liked how they put they sort of clipped the table in there. So it looks like it's part of the countertops, you know. I got a promotion about a month ago to the senior role in my position. Wow, congratulations! Holy moly, that's awesome. I mean, you definitely deserve it. You work hard. Work hard for that money. And what is this? Oh, it's a light. They put the light in there. That's pretty neat. I like when people use move objects because it's very creative. And gotta love all of these romance tubs everywhere. The books are giant. I know, right? Like, what the heck? Have you ever read... So I was, like a few months ago, I was rereading Harry Potter, and they had one where they were talking about the bookstore in Diagon Alley. Sorry, Diagon Alley. I don't want to, you know, go to Nocturne Alley. And they had one where they were like, oh, books as big as paving stones and books as small as postage stamps. And I was like, why is the Harry Potter universe, it sounds like the worst. Like, can you imagine trying to get your work done and doing homework and your book is the size of a postage stamp? I mean, I guess magically you can, like, make it larger, but why? What is the point of that? Is it because it's whimsical? No, I don't accept that answer. I don't accept it. Anywho, so there's a little table here. Interesting choice to put the CEO chairs on either side, but I kind of like the aesthetic. And this clock is also huge. It's not that big. It's like usually this big. And then over here we have the toilet clipping through the wall, but the flusher is still there. That's an interesting artistic choice. I like the little thing here, although having two cookie jars in the bathroom, that's interesting. I'm not hating on anyone's build. I'm just curious. Living room's pretty cool. I like this vibe. It reminds me of like kind of 70s. That sounds horrible, but also they write their essays based on actual length, not pages, which is so weird. Yeah, that's very true. Why do they write on scrolls? I know, right? Like, ballpoint pens exist. I don't know why you guys are still using quills. And also, like, they don't have the internet, you know? Technology doesn't work in the castle, so it's like... I mean, I know the book was written in, like, the early 2000s, so there really wasn't a lot of technology to be had anyway, but it's like, it's a weird choice. Almost like they think that evil wizards will use technology to get into Hogwarts, but like they don't even know what technology is, you know? Maybe the cookie jars are supposed to be bath bomb jars? Oh, you know what? That's so true. Have you ever seen those videos of people who go into a place like Sephora and there's like soap on display and it says like try me or something, and then people like try to eat it because it looks like food? I could definitely see like cookie-shaped bath bombs, and then people try to eat it. You are clever. I would not have thought about that, but that's so true. Wow. Wow, you're so smart. Okay. Oh, check that out. Okay, so here's the bedroom. Here's one of the bedrooms. I don't know why it's so crooked, but I guess that's an artistic choice. And then look at that walk-in closet. And it has a mirror in there. That's so cool. I think it all uses base game stuff, so that's why there's like, you know, it looks a little interesting. And then you have a little jukebox with a little sitting area. Oh, there's the TV. Oh gosh, something's clipping hardcore. Okay, so there's a table and two end tables that they sort of made into a... Ugh, I don't even know. Anyway, that's pretty neat. They also enlarged this plant, I think. Oh yeah, definitely. That's funny. So there's I love this little jet set bath. That's pretty cool. Although I never want to go in there. That looks crazy. That's pretty neat. Yep. Okay, just a little bathroom. And then, okay, so it looks like this could be shared by 2 kids. I like how they put the desks back to back. That's a good use of space. And these, oh, it looks so whimsical. Don't love the carpet, but the walk-in closet is cool. What was the carpet? Ooh. What? Oh, there's grass underneath it. Why did they do that? Okay, anyway, weird. Is that a lunchbox? Oh, they sized up the lunchbox too. That's a good idea. That's pretty cool. It looks very whimsical. I like that a lot. Reminds me of like Nanny McPhee or something. Is there anything in the backyard? Okay, so we have a little sitting area with a grill in the backyard and sort of a wraparound pool, which is neat. That will be cool to go in. It looks like a lazy river almost, you know? And then they have what looks like a well. Is it a well? Oh, it's a fountain. Okay, never mind. It made it look like a well a little bit though. So that's pretty cool. It's a lot of money though. The price tag is $200,000. So any sort of affluent family, I guess. I'm not sure. Alright, so we just did this one, and then the last actual, what's it called? The last actual house. The pool is so cool, I know, right? The last actual house in Willow Creek, because I just, you could see I was talking about this earlier. I replaced everything, and I got rid of the Spencer Kim Lewis household and house, because it was ugly and I didn't care about them. But I kept the BFF household. I moved in the Pleasant family. I moved in the Purdue family from the Sims 4 trailer, like in the very beginning. And also the Babs Lamore is also one of the trailer OG households. And then I kept the pancake household. I like the pancakes. I don't care what anybody says. I like them. I like playing with them. And then everything else is basically empty. So the White House family, that was from the gallery. So this is what I was talking about, Kelly, with not building my own builds. I just got them all from the gallery because there's no way. Like, look at this house. There's no way I could build something like this. It's like so elaborate and so cool. I don't even know how they did the roofs. Like, I'm terrible at putting down roofs. It's crazy. Bring back Alder Roof from The Sims 2 and The Sims 3 because I need all the help I can get. They put a car here from the debug menu, and that's cool. There's a little fountain here. So I like the porch. One of the things that I would love to have in my own house is like a porch, a front porch. That would be neat, and also a back porch. This is a very fancy bedroom with a not so fancy bed. Should I put a fancy bed in there or should I leave it? I think I'll leave it, and then how do people do this? I know! And that's the thing too, like, so this is all base game builds, so people can use it if they don't have the expansion packs. So they sort of made their own canopy bed, which is really cool. And then we have a fireplace, which is really neat. Oh, wow, look how fancy. Fancy. The piano here, I like how it has its own little alcove. The little gramophone is funny. These carpets, not really that good, but oh, and they have a little kid area, little kid play area. And then here is, it's like way too uniform. You know what I mean? Like it kind of looks a little like an OCD room. And then here's just a little bathroom. I love this base game plant. I just think it looks very classy. Let's see. What is this room? Whoa! The bird bathroom? What the heck? That's cool. It's very creative. Oh, another bird bath. And then a tub all by itself. That screams rich person. And then you have the shower right next to the toilet, which is pretty cool if you need to run out to take a dump. And where's the kitchen? Here it is. Okay. So they have a little entryway into the kitchen where all of your fancy silverware lays. And here is the kitchen. It's not as fancy as I thought it was going to be. I think I was expecting a kitchen island, but I kind of like how they changed it up and actually put the dining room in the kitchen. I also like how, you know, this fancy statue's on a pedestal and then this chicken statue's on a pedestal. Like it even matters. That's super nice. I like that a lot. And then there's a little bar out here, which is cool. It's a little open area, you know, but also protected from the rain. That's a leak. Oh, we already looked at that. All right, so then upstairs we have your own gym with lockers and everything. That's super cool. Ooh, I like how upstairs there's, you know, a extra sitting area so people can sort of hang out and chill. And this is the office, which looks really cool. I like how this is on the inside, the potted flowers. Ooh, a walk-in closet. Of course, you have to, especially for, whoa, check that out. This looks like the master bedroom. I just have a feeling. Because it has its own walk-in closet. That's really cool. And you gotta walk through the office, through the closet, to get to the bedroom. That's pretty cool. That is nothing. And... oh, it's just a one bedroom? So I guess, you know, a single person would live here? Or did we have another bedroom? Oh, we did have another bedroom. Okay. So there is a kid's bedroom below on the bottom floor. That's neat. Wow. I don't know how people do it. I don't know how people are so creative. Hang on one second. I gotta open the... I closed the laundry room door because my laundry was running. And that's also where the cat litter box is. So my cat's looking at me like, hello, I have to pee. All right. So this is another one. It's all... I'm not going to say this one's from the gallery. Everything's from the gallery. I literally built nothing. But here's the park. I always liked the Willow Creek Park, but I feel like it was too busy, you know? So I wanted to be a little bit more relaxed environment. So here is... oh, there it is. Here is the park. So we do have a small... a small play area. It is themed like a pink and a white to go with the romantic park atmosphere, which I thought was pretty creative. A huge pond with a bunch of lilies on it. We don't need that. I don't know why they had a mailbox there. All these willows, which I think are really cool. The rocks, which they sized up, which is neat. I put that park bench there just because I felt like it needed something. And then a little gazebo. You could even turn this into a wedding thing if you wanted to. It would be very picturesque. There's a little jungle gym. And then over here is where you would have the, well, chess table, but also the bathroom. So there it is. It's pretty small and simple, but I feel like this just is the vibe, you know? Like when you go to a park, you want to go to a park. You don't want to go to like, I don't know, like before they had this as a concert venue. Do you remember that a couple of years ago? They had like a live concert in The Sims. It was pretty cool, but I like the simplicity of it, you know? Just somewhere to go. Who knows? Like, that's the thing too, is I also want a perfect get engaged spot, because I feel like The Sims 4 is, doesn't have anything like that. So, all right, the next one is the book library, which has a book on top of the level of the foliage. Yes, exactly. I know, right? I thought they did a really good job. Next is the library, and there's a book as the roof, which I don't know how they did that. I want to investigate. So see that? Like, that's cool. Look at that. I just love it. How did they do this? Okay, so this is a roof, and this is a roof. And, oh, so it's like 4 roofs put together? Yeah, 4 roofs put together to make it look like a book, which is neat. And then on the inside, you have the bathrooms, which are individual bathrooms. You can have a bar, which is interesting. Um, and then here's the chess club area with a card table, I believe. Yeah, card game table. And then a bunch of computers. I know, right? It's so cool. I never would have thought to do that. I got to get more creative with my builds for sure. Um, I do like doing shell challenges where you can't change any of the floor plan. You just sort of have to like um, put in furniture and decorate it based on what you get. Like there's a tiny home shell challenge from Simmery Sims, which was really fun to do. One of my biggest complaints about libraries in The Sims 4 is they don't have enough computers. Because if you're trying to do like a rags to riches or something and you want to write a book or you want to do programming, they're always taken up by like the librarian and you're like, what the heck? So that's cool. Not a whole lot of books, but I think they're all upstairs. There's a little indoor jungle gym in here for kids. Kind of looks like a McDonald's play place. That's what it reminds me of. And then upstairs is where you have the studying area with a bunch of books and you have a bunch of tables, desks here. Very studious if you want to do your homework, which is really cool. I would definitely use this if I had a family and then it was like, it's a trip to the library basically. I was hoping it was a sized up book. I wonder if you'd be able to do that because I feel like there's no book that is open, you know what I mean? No, just book. Just book. I mean, there's something like this you could do, maybe. It's open, but I don't know how you would do that. Yeah, so they're all closed, but, like, that would be really cool. So, yeah, there's the library, and then you see over here the gym. I think we'll go to that one next. The gym has never been my favorite place in real life or in The Sims for obvious reasons, but... this is what it's called. Actually... Yeah, so I favorited a lot of things that I put in place in my Willow Creek neighborhood from my account. So I don't even know if you can see my favorites, but they're in there. So let's take a look. And this one's actually called what it was in the gallery. So shout out to Rosa Herbs. Love that username, by the way. So here it is, the gym. It looks pretty futuristic, also because I just love that gyms are futuristic in The Sims 4. So there's the entryway immediately if you want to pump some iron. And then there's an indoor pool, which is cool. I put that it is geothermal, so the water is warm when you go in, which is pretty cool. I had Bob Pancakes swim around in here, and he loved it. So there you go. There's some sitting areas in case you wanted to sit and chat. There's a little outdoor grill area with a bar if you wanted to, like, party. Okay, yes, I know Stream Elements bot is running. Like, why do you keep telling me that? I don't know. This stream is cursed. I was going through a build, Kelly, and you missed it, but there was an urn there, and I didn't realize that the person who uploaded it to the gallery just left, like, a dead body in the house. But anyway, there's some punching bags there, the bathrooms and the showers. I think it's cool that they have individual bathrooms. There's some plants and foliage. You're going to have to get really intimate with the other person who's on the treadmill. His and hers treadmills. So that's pretty cool. It's pretty simple, but it's also like when I have a sim who loves working out, they're also a no-nonsense person. You're not going to have fun at the gym. You know what I mean? You're not going to, like... I mean, I guess you could put the rock climbing wall in there, but even then it's kind of like, meh. Alright, this is one of my favorite builds, the Old Crest. Excuse me, the Old Crest bar. Because the outside looks really cool. So it has its own little courtyard-esque looking thing. It reminds me of The Sims 3. I don't know if you ever played The Sims 3, but they had the cafe that you could eat at. It was a rabbit hole, but it looked kind of like this. So that was pretty cool. So on the inside, you have a little performance area stage where people could sit. And then there's a bar here. I recently had Babs Lamore, who wants to romance a bunch of Sims, here to meet people, and it was ladies' night, so she met a lot of ladies, and this whole bar was packed full. So people really enjoyed the atmosphere. There's a bathroom in there. Outside is like a little romantic garden area, and then they hide their trash, which I think is pretty cool. And then you have a telescope out here, another bathroom, and just like sitting areas. And I like how people did the, you can look down from above, although it's probably really loud up here because the sound like reverberates through the whole place. But it looks pretty cool. I really like it. It's pretty neat. And then the next one is the last one, actually, the last build I have, which is the restaurant. I renamed it Willow Seafood Grill because it's on the water, so I figured that having it have seafood would make a whole lot of sense. Okay. So it's like, yeah, see, the water's right there. So I'm like, you might as well. So here it is on the outside. I really like how someone put sort of this sign up here, which is neat. Did they resize it? Or is it that big? Yeah, they resize it. So originally it's this big, very small. So that's clever, and I like the lights lining, and also just like the two entrances that are going in, and then obviously a back way for the employees to take a smoke break, and also the trash. Take out the trash. I know that what's it called? Dine Out is a buggy mess. I've had it where recently I had a Sim go on a date here, and she started taking her own order. So I don't know what that was. Like, very weird and random. So they have 3 hostess stands. I think only one person mans it, but like it fills it out a little bit, which is cool, just for aesthetic purposes. And then in here you have booths, which love a good booth. And then that's where you sort of put the silverware and the plates away. There's like a family table, which is neat. Yeah, right? The design on the outside is super cool. And then I like how they have these privacy screens with the tables. I think it looks really cool aesthetically, and also when you're on a date, super cool. So from The Sims 4, I put in the Pleasant family, who have the twin girls who don't get along. And then the dad is a womanizer in The Sims 2 who woohoos with the maid. So I put the family in there from Maxis. They created it for The Sims 4. And I saw her out to dinner with her friend. I think it might have been Bella Goth. I don't remember. And she was just openly sobbing at this table. And I was like, girl, same. So then we have the kitchen in here. I love that they put in like a storage closet, which is pretty cool. Because kitchens always have that. You know what I mean? Oh man, they sized up this wine rack, I think. Because look how big the wine is. Right? Oh, no. Okay, never mind. That's the intended size. Holy moly. Anywho, so yeah, it's pretty cool. And then they have the bathrooms, obviously. Individual toilets. Pink for girls, blue for boys. I don't like that the tree is clipping into the bathroom, but also, I don't know, maybe you want to poop in a jungle. I don't know. So that's pretty cool. And that's the end of my Willow Creek neighborhood. It's really cool. I really like how it looks now, and even when I'm playing another family, even though it's not open world, you see the houses around, and it just looks more aesthetically pleasing, which is super nice. For next time, I want to show you what I did with Oasis Springs. The Curious family have a huge house. I put Don Lothario in his own house. And I also redid the Caliente sisters because they're ugly in the new update. I put the Smith family, who are also from The Sims 2, in here. And from The Sims 2, the Beaker family. What's his name? Nervous Subject is actually the son of the Grim Reaper. So I'll be excited to play them. Very kooky looking. And then I got rid of museums, if you noticed, because I never go to museums in The Sims 4. But I do go to a lot of bars and libraries and lounges, stuff like that. So I'll have to catch you in the next one. But that's it for me. Thank you so much for stopping by. Um, I don't know when I'm going to be able to stream again. I'm hoping sometime soon, but who even knows? Um, I hope you have a good rest of your workday. And I will see you sooner, hopefully, rather than later. Bye.